G'day guys, welcome back to another vlog, but presented a little bit differently to how I normally do them. Last week on Thursday, I was actually at the... You'll see him a little bit later in the video. Yeah, it was just a really cool experience, I suppose. I haven't been to the WWE Live for maybe 8-9 years, something like that. I think the last time I went, Batista and Edge and The Undertaker were in this big rivalry, so it was pretty cool. Just embraces the "you suck." Like, it's so good of how he does it. And you know, there was a number of good matches on the cards, which was, you know, really good to see. Most of the stuff that I recorded here were the sort of entrances for different superstars, because I feel like that's sort of their main, you know, like when you're there live, that's the thing that gets you sort of up out of your seat to begin with, anyway. And then once you get, you know, in and different people do different things, and you know, they're different wrestling styles, that's when, you know, the sort of the crowd gets a little bit more interesting. But I thought this guy was pretty cool, Enzo Amore.
My name is Enzo Amore, and I am a certified G and a bona fide stunt, and you can't beat that.
Yeah, anyway, like, there was a number of really cool things that happened. Obviously, we saw, you know, some cruiserweights, we saw some women, some tag team, we saw a 6-man tag team, and then we saw a no DQ match at the end where there was some tables involved. But we'll get to that a little bit later. Oh yeah, but I totally didn't even touch on what happened beforehand. We got there a bit earlier. We got to go to the live lounge. We got to, you know, take a photo with a couple of WWE superstars. Sasha Banks and Titus O'Neil were there, so you can see some pretty nifty photos there. The second one here is when I'm looking at Titus and he's looking at me and he goes to me, "Are you nervous?" And I go, "Look at the size of you," because I'm not a tall dude, I'm not a big guy. Like, he goes, "You know, how old are you?" And I go, "I'm 21. There ain't much growing left." And then he started pissing himself laughing, and Sasha was laughing as well. It was pretty funny moment. So I was pretty happy that, you know, the photographer took a photo there. So I was quite happy with that. Anyway, I think, like, the atmosphere at these events are really, really cool because, you know, when you see it on TV, I mean, I don't follow it religiously. I think I might see maybe, like, one WWE event, like, once every 8 weeks. Like, I'll see, like, a 5-minute thing here or there on the TV. So I'm not, like, a huge fan, but I do like the art of wrestling. I feel like, you know, they work really hard and they put on a really good show, and I feel like that's really entertaining. My highlight of the night, other than obviously getting to meet the superstars, was seeing the Hardy Boys, because, like, they were still a thing back when I used to watch, and you know Jeff Hardy. I think Matt was sort of on the decline back then, but, like, Jeff Hardy was, you know, sort of, I think he was up near the top level. He was getting this really big push, sort of close to when he left. And I don't think I was watching it too much then, but, like, the ridiculous stunts he used to do was just crazy. Lots of high-flying moves off all kinds of sets and props. It was just crazy. And the crowd absolutely erupted when they came out. Another thing that I think was really cool was the referees. There was this one referee who just had the best reactions to everything. It was just so funny. It was just like, "Ah, come on, man. Like, come on." Oh, like something big would happen and his reaction would just be, like, crazy. He'd be like, it was just so gold, like, watching his reactions to something. It was so good. And Bray Wyatt had one of the coolest entrances, I thought, for the night. Everyone, or, you know, not everyone, but a lot of people in Rod Laver Arena had their, you know, their flashes on their phone turned on, so they just had their lights sort of turn on. It was a really, really cool thing. The stadium actually got a lot lighter because of it, which I thought was pretty cool. But yeah, that was probably one of the better entrances of the night. Then, you know, we got to see some women's stuff, which I think is pretty cool as well. Mo Hope was the timekeeper for whatever reason, and the announcer introduced it as the WAFL. I mean, I'll allow it, but it's the AFLW, just saying. But then everyone got really excited for the women's match, obviously, because Emma is from Melbourne, and we're obviously in Melbourne, and she, she's an Australian wrestler. I think she might be the only Australian still on WWE lists at this point in time on the roster. So everyone got really excited about that. A lot of good chants going on. The atmosphere wasn't like incredibly amazing, but it was still really good, I think, for a live event, considering, this isn't your typical WWE crowd that goes on. And then I just captured a little bit of sort of the last match here with Roman Reigns and Braun Strowman. Jeez, Braun is a big, big dude. His chest is massive. When you see him up close and personal, huge bloke, absolutely huge. And I may or may not have captured the moments where they went through tables. I thought that was pretty cool. Yeah, that was sort of a pretty cool ending. I think the "We Want Tables" chant was going strong, and we made sure that we got tables. I mean, obviously, they would have planned it. But, we wanted the damn tables. They gave us the tables. I'm happy they delivered. But I'll leave it there. Here's me for a proper outro.
G'day everyone, we just finished up at WWE Melbourne. Thanks to 2K ANZ for bringing us here. It's really good. Thanks to Brad as well for bringing me along. Got some classic photos, some videos. You would have seen it throughout the course of the evening. Let me know if you like the video. If you want me to do some 2K stuff in the future, you can do that as well. But thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.